Hey everyone! It's been a long time since I've done a video, but as I sat down to write this next blog post, I couldn't really find the words. They weren't really coming out the way that I wanted them to. So I figured why not just hop on here and do a quick video instead. So first, I'd like to introduce you to somebody. This is Miko. Miko is 10 years old and I adopted him from Lollipop Farm in Rochester, New York. He's about 25 pounds right now, but he's the most gentle, sweetest thing you'll ever meet in your life. And I never really thought too much about the DNA until kind of recently. He's just such a well-natured cat, and he's got really striking features. The gray, sort of bluish fur with just those piercing green eyes. I knew he could only be a handful of things, so it wasn't until my friend actually did a DNA test for her dog, which are becoming more and more popular, these doggy DNA tests, that I realized, I wonder if there's something like that for cats. So I did a quick Google search and found Basepaws. And Basepaws is the first DNA test for cats. It is currently a startup right now based on the West Coast, a scrappy group of young professionals that are just really passionate about learning more about the cat DNA, which, by the way, come to find out, is actually one of the most similar sequences to humans. So they do think, the science has shown that we may be able to learn about human, like medical conditions and whatnot through cat DNA as well. So anyway, really interesting stuff. So I thought, I'm gonna reach out to these guys. So I reached out and I said, hey, here's my situation, here's Miko, I wanna know what he is. And they were like, okay, let's do this. So they sent me a test in the mail, really super easy test. It comes with 2 pieces of tape, or it looks like tape. Essentially what you do is you pull that off really carefully off that sheet that you get. You put it on your cat's back and really carefully you peel it off. And what happens is you get a bunch of hair that comes with it. And if anybody has a cat knows that they shed a lot. So it didn't even faze Miko at all. He literally just kept walking by as I had put the tape and removed it already. So it doesn't hurt him, nothing like that, so no worries there. So you literally just put that on that sheet of paper. You send it back in, they give you a stamped envelope, everything, and then you wait. And I will say, it did take a while. It took quite a while to get the test results, but I knew, they had said anywhere from 4 to 6 months, and so you kind of have to forget about it, and then I got the email, and it was so excited, and I was like, oh, your DNA test is here, and I was so excited. So I immediately opened it, and come to find out, the most similar breed that Miko is associated with is a Russian Blue, which is no surprise at all based on his markings. That's where he gets the gray and the green eyes. But what was really exciting and totally became clear and made so much sense was the fact that he's also very closely related to Maine Coons. Now, Maine Coons, for those that don't know, are the largest of the domestic cat breed. Those are the ones who are the 22 to 25 pounds on the large end. It totally makes sense. So not only the physical traits with him and knowing that he is Russian Blue, which is where he gets his physical markings from. Now I know where he gets his physical size, and that's the Maine Coon. He's also actually closely related to a Persian as well, which, come to find out, Persian is actually one of the most popular breeds in the US. I had no idea. I don't see that as much in him, but I think it was really cool. And Basepaws provided me with all kinds of different traits too on each of the different cat breeds that he's related to, and what they like, their characteristics, that kind of thing. So it's really, really fun to be able to match up, okay, now we know what his breeds are that he is, and also the character traits, and it makes a lot of sense. Russian Blues, for instance, have this really keen sense of remembering things. So even if a guest hasn't been in your house for a couple of years, they're a breed that sort of remembers things really, really well. So they may remember somebody that they haven't seen or been in contact with for quite some time, which is so Miko. In fact, I used to joke, I don't know how he just connects with certain people, and then even if I haven't seen them in a while and he reconnects with them, and I'm like, I feel like he remembers you. And so come to find out, he probably does. So what's really cool too about this DNA test is that, similar to humans, these tests will continue to get more sophisticated as they learn more and as they get more samples into the database. So your DNA profile will continue to get more sophisticated, and you'll continue to learn more about your cat and your breed. So for anyone that's interested in testing out their cat's DNA, I highly recommend Basepaws. It's also a really great gift, and it's kind of a gift that keeps on giving because, again, as the tests become more sophisticated and as they learn more about the breeds and get more samples, then they'll be able to kind of kick back the results that are a little bit more specific to your breed and to your animal. So I think they have a lot more in the works, and so this is a great time to get in now and to kind of get your feet wet, so to speak, and learn more about your cat. So I'm gonna actually be including a link below. So if you use my link, you get a discount. And so whether it's Christmas, your birthday, whatever you want, great gift. Ask for it if you want to get it yourself. I just think it's fun. I think it's fun, and it's nice to kind of be a little bit informed, you know? Like, we know a lot about ourselves as humans, but we typically don't know a lot about our cats. So I think it's a great gift. So hopefully you enjoyed learning about my experience with Basepaws and seeing my beautiful big boy. And if you have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer. Just leave it below, and I will see you next time.